Hello everybody and welcome to our Beneteau by Invitation event we have going on here today in Kenosha, Wisconsin. We've got a bunch of new fun and exciting Beneteau products here that we're going to be doing various walkthroughs throughout the course of the weekend. The first one we're going to do this morning, we're going to walk through our Antares 9 as well as our Antares 11, which we have side by side in marina here. So a lot of people want to see both. Here's your opportunity to see them both side by side in the water. We'll start with the 9. As you can see, there is a galvanized anchor. There is a windlass under that pad through that hatch. Large bow pad. You'll see that there's a piece missing for the hatch that is inside, so you can fill that in to have one large sun pad on the front. At the helm, you do have a door. So you're sitting at the helm, you can open that door, get some ventilation, or hop out quick to grab a line or grab a dock. This does have a full camper package canvas. We've just got the bimini up right now, but it does have a full enclosure. This is a Mercury Outboard equipped boat, twin 200s. This cockpit currently has the stowable table on it, teak table. This is removable, and there's actually a metal frame you'll see on the V-berth bed when you go down there. It actually fills in this area, and this entire area, basically from the corner of this cushion to here, the corner of this, there's filler pads to make this one giant. There it is. And we're back. Sorry about that. We lost connection here. What I was saying before our little interruption, there is filler pads that go from the corner of that aft seating to the corner of this. Then this becomes a large sun pad, a big giant lounge if you want to. One of the favorite options and why people gravitate towards these Antareses is because these do have glass doors. Not a canvas enclosure. You've got glass doors, a little more secure. Gives you a little better feeling of being inside and out of the elements. Today it's supposed to be warm here in Kenosha, but it is extremely windy. So it is very nice to have this full enclosure, and we can actually sit in these boats comfortably and still show them comfortably. 2-burner stove. This one is equipped with the propane stove. There is a propane tank under that stair outside. Little galley it's got a refrigerator, small microwave down here, and along with some storage. Solo captain's Helm Seat. This boat is fully equipped with Garmin electronics, pre-installed. Got your Merc 4-inch display up here, Fusion stereo, Bluetooth, all that. Garmin radio. It's got pretty much everything you need to get on the water. This upper vent opens to give you more fresh air. Between that, the door, and this giant window over here, if you're out, you can really get some great ventilation in here and not have to run the air conditioning. This is a 2-stateroom boat, which is pretty amazing to have 2 staterooms, glass doors, etc. So the forward V-berth is actually a very large bed. The metal component on the bed is to make that rear filler pad in the cockpit, that lounge conversion. That can actually stow in underneath the cockpit in the storage area. We just haven't put it down there. Then off to the starboard is the head. Then to the port is the 2nd stateroom. The bed is actually very large. Very comfortable for 2 people. Plenty of room. If you did need more sleeping area, this table does drop down. There's some filler pads you can see underneath there. That will also convert to a berth as well. Another interesting part of that, this backrest. This table can fold. This backrest can actually come back, and this can actually be a forward viewing seat. So when you're underway, if somebody else wants to sit forward with the captain, they can sit right next to them and have a good view out ahead. If you've got any questions about these boats, feel free to reach out. This is a heat and air conditioned boat. We are glad to have you down here this weekend if you feel like making the trip to Kenosha. Check out any of these 6 boats we have on display. Now we're going to go to the slightly larger Antares 11. This one we do have most of the camper canvas on, as you can see. This is a twin 300 Mercury equipped boat. That is real teak decking throughout the boat. This is got a drop down, unfortunately with our dockage here. I can't drop this down, but this lowers down flat and becomes kind of a swim platform. So if you're somebody that loves your swim platform, but you also want outboards, this is a good alternative to give you a chance for both. Nice asymmetrical walkthrough on this side. The port side is narrower, but this side gives you a real comfortable walkway all the way to the bow. Again, sliding glass doors, and this has the retractable roof in this cockpit area. So you push a button and a canvas enclosure goes over that. So if you want to be out in the sun or get away from the rain, you've got the best of both worlds here between a hardtop and an open style boat. Large cockpit table here. I don't know if it shows on the video, but you get a lot more living space here. This just feels much larger than it actually is. The typical Beneteau grab rail cup holders when the table's folded, that's always very popular. People love that. Under the table here, there is a large storage compartment. There's a ton of room in there to store supplies if you're traveling, safety gear, whatever you might need. This is just a little filler cushion that you can put in there when the door is open. When the door's closed, you have to remove that. Similar to the 9 we just looked at, this seat is convertible. So right now it's facing aft, and you can actually have it face forward if somebody wants to join the captain underway. The table is adjustable and movable. Similar helm seat layout here as the 9. Similar side door. The dash is a little larger. You've got a larger Garmin screen. This has got the zip wake system. If you don't know anything about that, it's pretty amazing. It's automatic trim tabs. They kind of go up and down. They balance the pitch and the roll on the boat forward and side to side, which really, you just set on auto and forget it. Same fusion stereo. This is a bow thruster. The Antares 9 also had a bow thruster. These are all bow thruster boats. This boat does have the Mercury joystick with auto heading, autopilot, sky hook, all of those features, along with the traditional Mercury controls. VHF, same thing. Curtains to go all the way around to enclose this area if you do have somebody, let's say, sleeping here, you just want more privacy. Back to the Galley, we kind of glanced past it. This one's got the Kenyan electric cooktop as opposed to the propane the 9 had. Storage throughout, little larger refrigerator and microwave. And then some storage for your other kitchen. Well, there's also some storage under some of the seating. There is, if you're not actually cooking, that does go down to give you a large work surface for snacks or whatever you might have. You're just hanging out at the dock. In addition to the door next to here, there's also a door through the gunnel. So, especially if you're single-handing this, you're going to have that door open, have this door open, get where you need with the joystick, and hop off real quick, grab your lines. Really makes it simple compared to running to the back and trying to get off if you're single-handed. Also some overhead storage. This boat has similar hatches to the 9 we just looked at, but it's got 2 that open here. And they all have either shade, you pull them one way, screen the other way. So if you're somewhere where bugs are an issue, you can still get that ventilation through. Large window on the port side, similar to the 9 we just looked at. This again is a 2 stateroom boat like the 9. Large aft bed. Kind of have to climb back in, but it's actually there's more headroom, and I've laid in there. It doesn't feel too stuffy. On the starboard side, just in front of the helm, you do have a great storage closet, kind of pantry or bathroom goods, linen closet, whatever you might want to use it for. Speaking of the head, this boat has a very spacious, very nice walk-in separate shower. So no wet head here. Definitely a favorite feature. Forward V berth, again, storage up top, all the way around. Large island bed with steps going up to the side. Very, very simple, very easy to get up. This just feels very roomy in here compared to what you would expect. So definitely a boat that has a lot of features, a lot of cool stuff, and it's very functional. This would be a great boat for traveling around the Great Lakes, or even doing, you know, something like the Great Loop. You've got a lot of storage, a lot of room, enough room for a couple people to live comfortably without tripping over each other. You've got some length and some beam for stability, and I'm really excited. We ordered 2 of these. One is already sold. This one is available. I'm sure it won't last long. We just got it in from the factory, so we've been getting a ton of calls on it, so I anticipate seeing a lot of interest in it. So let us know if you want to come by this weekend. Come see us at Southport. We're here today and tomorrow, 10 to 4. So if there's anything else we can do, we will be running this boat and doing a live in a few days. That one was scheduled for this morning, but it's extremely windy here, and we had to postpone that. But we will have some live videos coming in the next few days of actually taking these boats out and running. I am super excited to run this boat. I've run just about everything else here, but I have not run this one yet, so very excited. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you have any questions.